What is going on? Welcome to Greggles TV. This video is all about what I think are going to be the major upgrades with the Galaxy Z Fold 8. Now, I'll probably honestly make this video a few more times because we are really early into the build cycle of the Galaxy Z Fold 8. There's even supposed to be a rumored wider edition, but this is going to be really what I think like the successor, the true successor to this version of the, ooh, look at that green screen, it's like see-through, Galaxy Z Fold 7 will be. So I wanted to talk about that. So first of all, I think what you're going to end up seeing on here is obviously we've heard that the Galaxy S25 6 Ultra will have the Snapdragon 8 Elite 5. That will obviously carry over to the Galaxy Z Fold 8. I don't think you're going to end up seeing an Exynos processor on here. It's been forever since they've had a Qualcomm processor on here. I don't think that's going to change with the Galaxy Z Fold 8. Now, I do think the nits brightness will go up. It's at 2600 nits. Currently, I think it will go up to 3000 nits. The reason I think that is because iPhone is 3000, Pixel Fold is 3000. I can't imagine that Samsung's going to stay at 2600 or anything less than 3000. I think the 26 Ultra will also go to 3000, and that's why, again, I think that the Z Fold 8 will go to 3000. So I think it's a pretty safe bet, but I've been wrong before, and Samsung has not impressed me sometimes with pushing what I think they're going to push up. I think out of all the camera lenses, I think the only one that will end up being upgraded is that telephoto lens. I think that will go to 12 megapixel, similar to what we'll get with the S26 Ultra. There's rumors currently at the time of making this video that the 26 Ultra is going to end up having a 12 megapixel telephoto, but only using about 10 megapixels out of that 12 with some kind of sorcery and magic. I don't know. We'll keep our eyes peeled on that, but I think that will be the only upgrade just because the Z Fold 7 really did a nice upgrade on the main camera going from 50 to 200. Maybe they'll bring the ultra wide up to 50 megapixels. I don't know though. It's already been on the 25 Ultra, the 50 megapixel, so maybe they will. We'll wait and see though. It wouldn't surprise me, so I guess I'll throw that in as well. 16 gigs of RAM across the board. I think they'll finally do it this year. I always say it every year, like they're gonna do it, and they never do it. I think this will be the year for it. Why? Being their competition is too far up their booty to not do these things. The Pixel phones do it. The OnePlus phones do it. Galaxy has to do it. They have to, especially with their really high premium phones, like the Ultra phones and the folding phones. They have to. They can't stick at 12 and 16. It's going to be 16 across the board. But I also wouldn't be surprised if I'm wrong. 4,800 milliamp battery. Now, it's currently 4,400 milliamps. I don't think it'll go to 5,000. I think it'll stay at 48. I think it'll go to 4,800, so a little bit of a jump. The reason being is I don't think they want to put too much battery in there so that it gets too heavy. They do have battery technology out there that you can put more milliamps in there, but make the battery smaller and skinnier overall. So I think that's what will end up happening is they'll use that new battery technology so the battery will still be slim and light and the phone will be slim and light, but the battery milliamps will go a little bit up. The problem with the new technology is you can't charge it as much as you can the old phones. Like the cycle of charges will reduce much quicker, dropping you below 80%. I think after like 2,000 or less charges. It sounds like a lot, but it's not a lot. It's going to be years, don't get me wrong, but it won't be as long as just like the traditional batteries that we have in here. So keep that in mind. Now, talking about the battery, the sizes of the phone, I still think it's going to be very similar thinness and weight. It might be a little less. I don't think it'll be more in either one of those categories, but I don't think it's going to be such a significant drop as it was from the Fold 6 to the Fold 7. I just don't think that'll happen. Fold 7 to Fold 8 just won't be a big jump. Fold 6 to Fold 7 was. Fold 7 to Fold 8 wasn't so much big of a jump, I don't think, when we see these weights and sizes of the phone. I also think the display sizes will be very similar, if not the same. I don't think it's going to get bigger than 8 inches. That's what she said. And I don't think it'll get bigger than 6.4 inches. So just my thoughts. 60 watt wired charging. I do believe this will happen. The reason being, it's supposed to be coming to the S26 Ultra. There's also rumors that the 60 watt charging in the Ultra phone is going to be more of a speed boost and not just 60 watts. Most of the time, it's going to be a short amount of time that you can do 60 watts, which is normal. Like any phone doesn't charge. Like for instance, even you get one of those Chinese phones that are like, oh, we give you 100 watt charging. Usually it's up to like the first 50% and then drastically goes down from there, just like a car charger does with an electric car. All of them do that. Like this phone can charge at 25 watts, but after you get to a certain point that's high up in the charging numbers, the percentage, it drops drastically. And this will do the same. So maybe that's what people are being worried about. I do think they're going to add magnets to the phone built in. It's in the iPhones. It's in the Pixel phones. I think they're going to copy them finally with it. I also think that because it's also coming into the 26 Ultra. That's the other reason I think about it. I also think they're going to finally give us Qi2 25 watt wireless charging up from 15 watt wireless. I think that because of the MagSafe support, they can give us that. And then the other big upgrade, I think, is the IP68 dust and water resistant. It's in the Pixel, 10 Pro Fold. They're going to give it to us. They have to compete with that company. And also with the talk of the iPhone coming out very, very soon, released with their folding phones, they have to do something big. And when I look at this laundry list of upgrades, having a faster processor, more RAM, brighter display, slightly better cameras, let's be honest, slightly bigger battery, faster charging on the wired and wireless with MagSafe in there, dust and water resistant, that's definitely enough to want to upgrade for some people. The prolonged performance with RAM is great. The brightness won't be that big of an effect. The cameras won't be that big of an effect, I don't think. The faster charging is always nice. The MagSafe in there is really cool, as well as the dust and water resistant. I don't think we're going to see, again, I don't think we'll see big changes in the camera. I don't think we're going to see big changes in the look of the overall phone. I think you might see some, but I don't think it'll be very large from that point of view. It's going to be a nice upgrade, but not massive to the point where you're like, wow, I've been waiting for this. I don't think S Pen support's coming back, at least in this generation. I'd be really surprised. I don't think it will, though. So don't get your hopes up. What would you like to see in upgrades, and what do you think will be upgraded? Let us know in the comments down below. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys down the road. Peace.